for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by the Inferno himself. He is your coach. He is my coach. He is the one, the only, the man they call Derek.
What up, y'all? What up?
We are back with an AEW Dynamite review. This is a go-home Dynamite because we have a new pay-per-view coming your way. A little breaking news on this. This pay-per-view review may not be happening on Sunday. We're going to play it by ear at this point. If it doesn't happen on Sunday, I will have to talk to my good friend Sean, AEW Weekly Clash of the Podcast, Mondays, 6:05 Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you guys are always there. We may be doing our Redemption review on there just for time's sake and everything else. We're going to be talking about Dark Side of the Ring on that episode as well. And yeah, we're buying time. And then SummerSlam is going to be on his channel on Thursday. So this may work out in our favor still. Sorry, Derek, that you may not get the chance to review it, but we'll be back for All In, I'm pretty sure, because that's the afternoon show. So we're trying. We're hanging in there. So keep it locked into the socials and Twitter and everything else, and I'll let you guys know. Best way I could put it out to everybody for right now.
Yep.
But Derek, how are you, man?
Cool, man. Coming down to the wire. Weekend off, and then next weekend, final tournament before I ship the girls off to college.
And then what are you gonna do with yourself? Retirement?
Maybe. I don't know.
He lying, y'all. He gonna be right in college. Mr. Belding. Mr. Feeney.
We'll see what happens.
He lying. He's lying. I know when someone's not telling the truth. It's okay, Feeney. Feeney. Y'all tell me what you think's gonna happen with it, man. If you guys could make sure that upon coming in here, a great way to help us that's free, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Easiest way to support us and give us some free love. Getting close to that 3K. I'm not satisfied yet. I want that 3K. I've earned it. I've been here long enough. I've been here for years.
Yeah.
And we have wanted that for a while. So help us out with that. And if you want to, we got t-shirts up. We got good designs up. Make sure that you guys are checking it out. We have a beautiful Discord, as you can see in the upper corner on Derek's side there. Check it out. It's the EPW Hub Discord. If you need a link, send me a message. I'll send it to you right away. But we would love to have you guys support. Like I said, whether it's the t-shirts, you guys can get them on Bonfire, get them on TeePublic. Sometimes they're on sale. You get stickers, coffee mugs, whatever you like. We got it covered on there. Great way to support. We need all the support we can get going into All In. And if you guys want to share the link, feel free.
Right.
Feel free to share that link. I will put that in there right now for you guys in the chat. And chat, speaking of you guys, got to show love, man. Clay Lewis, first one in here. He said, what up, bro? How are you? Happy Wednesday. I was doing well. So thank you, Clay, for being the first one in here. Clown pops in. Evening, everyone. What's going on, Clown? Val is also in the house. Hi, Val. How are you? Often can find Val on the AEW Fan Hub podcast live on Tuesdays at 8:45 Eastern Standard Time. Everyone, she said, evening, everyone. Just going to say I'm excited to go and see Redemption in my hometown. Been counting the days since I purchased my tickets. It's going to be a great show. Enjoy the pay-per-view. Val, you may have to give your actual encounters in the arena. If not on Fan Hub, send them in the chat because I would love to hear how everything went in the arena for that show.
Right.
BJ, the professor,
Beach
in the house. He said, felt this main event got a little clunky, but even an off situation for AEW is still better than anything else on US TV when it comes to wrestling. Looking forward to the weekend. Also hope to be back here on Wednesday nights with you soon. It's been a bit of time away on these shows, but it's coming back around. Love y'all and hope you're doing well. Beach, love you too, brother. And I hope things are going well for you. go easy on whoever's the rough students for me. You know.
Nah.
Here, you got some nerve. You know, I said that a lot tonight about people. You got some nerve. How dare you? Matt Lopez says, "Hi, good evening, everyone. Hope you all had a good Wednesday and enjoyed a damn good episode of Dynamite. Appreciate you, brother." Jesus
De Leon.
Sup, Conrad Derek? I blame you, Conrad, if it doesn't happen. If what doesn't happen? What are you blaming me for? What are you saying me for? What did I do? It doesn't matter what I do with myself. Clown. That's a softball waiting right up there. Yeah. And get me in trouble. Derek Finney going to college. Derek Feeney. Yeah. Oh, Chris, what's good? You're never late, brother. Never late. Let's see here. Just getting the good times rolling. All good, man. 90-day no compete ends at midnight for some people tonight. Business might be picking up. Hey guys, I'm excited for Redemption this Sunday, says D Rich. It is Maya's birthday, and I want Maya World to beat Sheeta for the TBS title. Could it happen at Redemption? We'll see.
It might.
Last time Val went to a live show, she gave us the report on Ignition on Tuesday, so hopefully we can talk her into doing another one for Redemption. Yes, I'm putting her on the spot. Listen,
Val, you are on the spot.
Listen, can't say nothing bad about Val, man. If you guys want that report, you get that report. All right, it's all good, man. Check out Fan Hub, man. Love these guys. And right now, you're rocking with us, me and Derek, right here on the Everything Pro Wrestling channel. So it is good. And there's one more shout out here. Let me see two more comments, one more shout out. Shout out to B-Boy Skyline. I need Creed to show up on AEW soon. I need to make a cosplay. He's referring to Austin Creed, not with arms wide open. not that Creed.
Dude, I haven't heard that song in forever.
About to go home and ride out hard too with the windows down, huh? With arms wide open. An off situation for AEW is 90% better than anything on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday on TV. Just saying.
Yeeks.
Is anyone excited for the Redemption buy-in? They are celebrating 80 years of Rougeau Wrestling Dynasty. Wonder if Jimmy Hart, Jacques Rougeau, Raymond Rougeau will be there. The Mountie. I wish Sean was in here. He would start doing the I'm the Mountie. Yo, we just did a 6-pack reunion video yesterday. That was really fun. Tears in the eyes at the end from just laughing about silly stuff. Just pure hilarity, man. All good, the Mountie. You guys are wild. I'm hoping they have some fun tag team stuff on the buy-in since they are honoring the Rougeau family and they have good history with tag wrestling.
It would be nice.
Yeah, it sounds like they're royalty out there when it comes to wrestling. Someone did share like a real weird discouraging story about Ray Rougeau, maybe it was Jacques Rougeau. I don't want to assign it, but we'll see. They're honoring them at the buy-in, so we are here. Let's start things off here with the show. Dynamite. This is our review of it. We are also going to be doing some preview and predictions for good old AEW Redemption. If I say Dynasty or Revolution, I can't help myself. I've written it several times and done several things that have just I don't know why. I just look at myself like, what am I doing here?
Right.
Driving myself crazy when it comes to this. But this is going to be your Dynamite review. Here is the card that was updated at the last minute. So we did our best. I do have I think someone photoshopped one of these matches on here. So if it looks a little off, it ain't my fault. Shout out to the homie whoever photoshopped it.
It ain't my fault.
Did I do that?
It ain't my fault.
So, Derek, we open up with, the whole AEW doesn't tell stories. Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay are backstage. Hey, heck of a play. What do you know?
Right.
And they're talking about getting this tag team together, and Will's like, bro, we're undefeated together, but we've teamed up on the same side. Mm-hmm. And then we see Moxley get in the room, and things get a little awkward. That serves a purpose.
Yes.
A very, very big purpose. So definitely things to peep. I'm going to let Derek get into his opinion on this momentarily because things become quite interesting. But then we get to the opener. We start with the TNT Championship. Kevin Knight defends his title against Darby Allin. This is Darby's opportunity to become TNT champion. Going into this, Derek, did you think Darby had a shot?
Vaguely. I felt he had somewhat of a decent shot at winning. But I didn't think it was time for him to win that. 'Cause, I mean, what? He already had the TNT title, didn't he?
He's been TNT champ multiple times.
Yeah, he doesn't need that again. That's why I felt like I was in a better place to say that Kevin Knight was going to win, because you've had the TNT title. There's no reason for you to have it again. You've had it multiple times. Good defense each time, but it's not needed for you. So let's just go on to bigger and better things. So you take this quick L real quick, and then we just go about our business.
Business. Because it's mine, oh mine. Yeah. But this was a fantastic match, I thought. Darby's matches have a formula to them. Darby comes out, starts out crazy, does some stuff. They throw Darby around, beat Darby up, and then Darby can get lucky and get the win, or Darby will fight back and then he will get destroyed.
Right.
Tonight, though, it wasn't Darby's night, we'll just say.
No.
Kevin Knight hits a catapult on Darby on the outside where he's like underneath the stairs, and there's like this sheet over the top of the stairs. And when he does that, Darby's head gets cut up. Tonight might have been the most like legit hard way bust opens I've ever seen on AEW. Like it was like doing a season mode in a video game where the wrestlers bleed a lot, and you're just like, every match, bro. It's in every match tonight.
Yep, that's exactly what that was. But it was well deserved though.
Yeah. Just bam, I don't know. He was tearing him up. He gets lacerated like right above his eye. Come back, we get a double clothesline from commercial break. They're both down. We get a ref bump in this. I know Quills is mad somewhere, like, hey yo, come on with this, dog.
Right.
But Darby goes up for the coffin drop. He gets hit with the belt. So Kevin Knight hit him with the belt once, and then he did it again. So they made sure to know Kevin Knight did still cheat in this.
Right.
And after he hit him with the belt, he goes coast to coast with the drop kick. The same move that injured Darby originally. People forget.
That is true.
Down he goes. UFO splash for good measure.
1, 2, 3.
He retains the championship. It was the right call, I think, for Kevin Knight.
Oh yeah, like I said before, Darby has had the TNT title for a few times. There's no need for him to continue to have this title. Let someone else get it, make it more prestigious, because it's just gonna look bad for him to have it, and to me it would be no value.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. Imagine if Rick Martel shows up. Rick Martel would be super dope. I don't think the model Rick Martel gets enough credit for what he did in pro wrestling. I'd like to see him honored more, man. I was always a fan of Rick Martel. To answer the question with the Rougeau family, they will be there and raise the mayor of the town that I live in. I did not know that.
Nice.
Kyra, can you explain why each of the Stardom Trios titles are different colors? To my knowledge, they're just different colors to look like a vibrant thing, as Q-Tip once said.
Well.
Not appropriate, Derek. Not appropriate.
Vibrant thing.
You know whose favorite song that is?
Well,
little Paul White. It might not be, but I just had to say that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Had to sneak that in there. The right amount of the opening was the right amount of crazy, maybe 1 or 2 dashes of crazy too much. MJB was good. Let's see here. Opening match, not segment. Sorry. The opening segment was you're fine. Don't be too harsh on yourself with this.
Yeah.
If New Day shows up soon, I'll pop hard. Pause. Play. For sure. Does anyone want to see Kevin Knight wrestle twice in one night? I want him to defend the TNT title against Speedball in Montreal.
I would not be opposed to that.
I know people want that match in Montreal, but I think they're saving it for All In if they're gonna do it.
Probably, but it would be nice if they did it in Montreal.
He said the All American Boys at AEW, that was their song.
All American.
Yo, Darby, I no comment on Darby's anatomy. They're different colors, so they look super cute. It's a big thing in Japan. Yeah, I think it's the vibrant colors, though, right? Like that's why there's 3 different colors. I don't want to get into Roy G. Biv and all that stuff. That's my guess. You know, science is my weakest subject, y'all. You know this. Don't do this to me, man. After the match, though, we do get the Don Callis family coming out.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are hating hard on each other.
Hard body.
Don Callis family cuts promos about like everything they're doing at Redemption. And then Fletcher says, like, I'm good too. You know, because Kevin Knight like put him down and he was like, I don't need anyone. I'm banning everyone from ringside at my match at Redemption. I'm banning everyone from ringside tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And this leads to match that Tony Khan didn't have the graphic for me. Brodito versus Okada made official because Tony Khan is a madman, and this is what he just does on this show. And did they go fully hard? No, I don't think so. I think if this was a pay-per-view match, you would have got something a little bit different.
Yeah.
But I thought they did a good job with this one. I really, 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 really enjoyed this match.
This was definitely a good match. Not a lot of chaos, so I can accept it. But yeah, this match was good. You had like a lot of I don't want to say like prestigious moves put out, but you had a plethora of moves that Brodito were pulling out, you know, like their regular stuff, but then just pulling out some extra stuff. Love it. Okada.
This man. Matt says they should add you to the Don Callis family since they're full of haters.
Matt, come on, bro. Don't do me like that.
Yeah. No, Matt, you're probably correct. Brodito, this started off really well. I'm just gonna jump to the crux of the match. It was that him and Okada had a missing point.
Yes.
With all of this, because Okada's been eyeing up the title. If you guys haven't paid attention to it, this leaves Kyle alone with Bandito, who he is facing for the international title on Sunday. And what do you know? 21 plex, and Fletcher loses. After the match, bro, so you just see Okada, and he's like, Kyle, I am so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
And then afterwards, Kyle's like, you ruined it. It was all your fault. The big one. It was
here. It's finally here.
Yo, it was a wrap for that, man. It was a wrap. Brodito is something else. They are great, MJB. They are great.
Yeah.
Chris says the international champion, the protostar Kyle Herbert Walker, Kenny Bunkport, Camacho Fletcher is getting a little full of himself and started to do what he beat down Takeshita for. Just saying.
Oh, yo, that name. Phenomenal.
Good TV tag match. Yes, they held back, which I like with a pay-per-view so they don't go so hard. So, wait, with the pay-per-view so close, they don't go so hard if certain people have matches. Okada. Yeah, Okada will definitely be an all-in, man. They will find a way. I think they're going to triple threat that match. I wanted Okada to take the pin so badly. Rainmaker doesn't do that. I'm so sorry. Someone else getting carved up like a Thanksgiving turkey at All In, but Tony is definitely not necessary. Yeah, you got to say his full name.
Right.
Say his full name. Kyle Walker, Texas Ranger Fletcher. You guys are wild tonight. Wild. After this, we get a promo package with Mom says you got to take me to the mall. Painmaker Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho been taking a beating for wearing this makeup.
Yeah, he has.
But he is back. Chris Jericho's going to be facing Tommaso Ciampa. They build some hype for their match. Hopefully on Collision they get a little bit more.
It would be nice. It would be nice.
Then, Derek, we get to the face-to-face with both your girls. They had Mick Foley to this today, which was like super duper last minute. Like, this was the original graphic, much cleaner. But, AEW got to send me stuff at the last minute.
Right.
So Mick Foley was added to this. And, Derek, I thought this was all right. I didn't hate this.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. To me, it seemed... I won't say that because I think it was meant to be playful a little bit with some of the banter that they had going back and forth. But I know the true story, and that was supposed to be down in the depths of darkness.
Derek always views things from this dark path. All right, this ain't the ministry, Derek. It is good versus evil. It is Willow, Nightingale, Sunshine, Rainbows, and Smiles versus Thekla. I beat you with belts, and I terrorize people because that's what they did in Stardom. Her and the Sisters of Sin. I'm going to talk about them later. They won the trios titles over in Stardom. The what is it? The Artistry Stardom Championships. Yeah. Thekla's not supposed to be over there competing anymore. What is this, dog? They're going crazy.
Maybe they let bygones be bygones.
No, she terrorizes these people. So now she's got a championship, so they probably got to let her back in so that they can try to get it back. But she was going to work in this one. And she did touch on Willow always smiling and things like that. She did hit her in the head with the microphone, chased her down, went to go beat her with the belt, but Willow hit her with that bounce. And that was the end of the segment. She kind of backed off. We'll get into our predictions about it afterwards, but fairly interesting to see this one. Derek, I'm going to ask you just straight up it'll give away your answer, so I'm not going to ask you yet. It'll give away your answer for when we go down the card for Redemption.
Fair enough.
After that, we get a Sheeta promo on Maya World backstage. How you feeling about this matchup, Derek?
I'm not gonna say I hate it, but I'm not gonna say I'm
You still mad about that, Persephone?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. This is hatred, man.
Nah, it's not hatred, bro. It shouldn't have been that way. But I digress because we are on a different show, so I won't mention it. But I'm going to say this match was okay.
It's not a match. Promo.
Promo, yeah. The promo was okay. I mean, technically, you could say it was a match. There were some punches thrown.
Yeah, she basically told her, like, you're not going to beat me. She kind of tried to chump Maya World. Is this where you reward Maya World? Well, see, this is going to get into predictions. Think about that. Sit on this for a second. Is this where you reward Maya World and give her this championship instead of the Ring of Honor championship? But to me, there's a story with Athena, too.
There is.
She doesn't have to beat Sheeta yet.
No.
So, thank you. Artist of Stardom titles. Yes. Why? Thekla is just so damn entertaining. I honestly want her to win. Nothing against Willow, but I don't want another transitional champion or Mercedes losing 2 years in a row. Okay. D Rich, thank you, brother, for popping in, man. Appreciate you. Catch us on the audio, man. We're on Spotify,
right.
Apple Podcasts, anywhere you're looking for a home. We got you. Following up from that, Derek, we go into the Dows.
The Dow. That's my Dow.
And your guy Jay White is back. Blade Runners for everybody.
Right.
Clark Connors did a tremendous job in this, I thought, of bulldozing. His offense stood out to me. Clark Connors gets the look of the night for me on Dynamite.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. Like, he looked the part. He walked the part.
He found a way to put something extra on what he did, even if he wasn't going to win. I was like, you stood out tonight a little bit, and I like that.
Yes. You can't ask for anything better than that. You just ask for them to be like, all right, this is the direction that I want you to have. Like, it doesn't have to be in my vision. This is just a direction that I want. And then I'm going to let you go wild with it. And that's exactly what he did. He went wild with it, and it works. It works.
100% works. Don't hate me for being a dog. Been watching Smart Guy. That's my jam. That's my jam. Girl, you know I'm dogging you. yo. Shout out to Jason Weaver.
Oh,
and Mo. Oh my goodness. Mo will make you bounce.
can't forget about Mo, man. Mo is someone who just kept you in the know all the time. You in the know and on your toes.
You get swept up in the momentum. If you guys have never seen it, go watch Smart Guy. It's on Disney Plus. It's a funny show from back in the WBD days. But how'd Jay White look to you, Derek, in this? We can talk about Uranagis and sleeper suplexes all day. How did Jay White look to you, though, in the ring?
Not bad. I say like 80-20. That it was very, very good as to what he was doing. So, yeah, I say about 80-20.
Yeah, he looked like he was back in there. He did his thing. He wins, though, Derek, with so I said he hit the Uranagi sleeper suplex. Clark Connors went for like a spear, and he like caught him in it and then rolled him up into like a submission, and he tapped out. And I was like, what the heck was that? Nice.
Yeah.
Then I have flashbacks. Every time I hear that Jay White music, bro, I just think, and Okada has lost the IWGP Heavyweight Championship tonight.
Right.
You didn't believe me. You didn't believe me. And then Jay White just cutting that promo afterwards on him. But after the match, we did get our Blade Runner. But then here comes David Finlay and that damn shillelagh.
The shillelagh.
Yeah, he got shellacked is what he got. Clonked right upside the head with it. Afterwards, the Bang Bang Gang make the save. And in the crowd, there, you have to describe this, bro. Why was Clark Connors knocked out like that?
Yo, Clark Connors is in the chair like,
and Jay White's like pulling it, or not Jay White, David Finlay's like pulling him away, and then all of a sudden you see, shout out to the guy for being as cool as possible about it. You see the man getting pulled away in the chair, bumping into someone who is in a wheelchair, and he has like the funniest look like, what are you doing? Yo, and there was a dude definitely throwing up the bird too, like doing that too with the middle fingers
out there looking like the freaking bushwhackers.
I love it, man. Shout out to Rob Mo, make you bounce. Interesting note, Jay, Finlay, and Juice were young lions together and close friends. It was Juice that turned on Finlay to first join Bullet Club. So is Finlay really the bad guy here? Chris, yes, because all of Finlay's family is always the bad guy. That's just how I feel, though. I love Juice.
I agree with it. Because there's nothing else to say about that. I agree with that.
Yeah. Chris said he was still shaking out the rust, but he's really close to back to 100. That was as great as you could come back. Cray, what's going on? Appreciate you. Yeah, I thought it was very well done. And then there will be a promo after this next match here. So let's talk about the tag title match. It was a so it was no DQ. I was in my notes, I was like, is this no DQ now? Did I miss that? Obviously I did. So the Divine Dominion come out in their hockey jerseys. The Sisters of Sin come out with their Artists of Stardom trios titles. They're back in the mix. Sky Blue's been getting high praises. And Julia Hart has entered herself into the Grand Prix tournament. I think that shows that Julia Hart has heart. She wants to improve. Yes. I'm all for it. When I see effort like that, I will praise it every single time. So Julia Hart, she might catch some heat for stupid stuff. And I'm sure we've said stuff too where I'm like, I don't know about her in this group. But you know what? Today, I'm here to apologize and say that Julia Hart's putting in the effort. So yes. I ain't mad at it. Go out there and get better and do your thing. But Divine Dominion, I'm going to stand on this, Derek. They are the road warriors of this division.
Agreed.
These ladies are destroyers.
You know what? 100% agreed on that. Like this, and it sucks because this this team was put together because of one player, or not player, but one wrestler was injured, and she wasn't able to.
Lena Cross should get props too for filling in on that role.
She should. She absolutely should. And ever since then, this has been a women's tag team that needs to be feared, as they should be. You got two women of like tall stature and strength out of this world. Why wouldn't you make them the way they are right now? That would be insane to me if you don't do that. So I feel like they got a very, 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 very long run going.
I won't say long. I think the time the sun will set on this, well, unless you consider long, 2 months.
What's your theory?
The Brawling Birds are going to go to the UK and they're about to jack them up for those titles.
Okay, fair enough.
I think they're going to let them go crazy for it.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I'll give you that.
I know you were impressed in this match with Sisters of Sins. Derek is biased, by the way, too. The Sisters of Sins double team moves, though, they were really on point tonight.
They really were. Like the double super kicks that they were hitting. Oh my god! Like those were really good. They're both improving. Sky Blue's improving a little bit faster than Julia. But you know what? At the end of the day, if Julia is doing what she can do to get better, regardless of if she's catching up or not, I will take it because she's doing what she has to do to get better.
Straight up. After this, Divine Dominion are in trouble. Megan makes a save by chokeslamming Sky Blue through a table. Sky Blue took that like a champ.
She did.
Julia Hart is in the ring as well. They did like double DDT spots on the Stardom titles, I believe. Or maybe it was the AEW. No, it was the Stardom titles. Julia goes through the table, or excuse me, Sky Blue goes through the table. Julia's left alone in the ring. Bro, they pick her up for that double team finisher. Shit looks brutal, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. It gets pretty bad. Down she goes. Julia tried to hit an octopus stretch, I think, in between all of this. Yep. It didn't work.
Yeah.
They got put down. GG's. Good night. It was done. It was done.
Yeah. Yeah. You could.
And I know people are saying that this should have been on the card, but we said that she's going to be going over like Chris Death by Snooze. So I didn't see that part. I understand why Julia couldn't do Redemption and the 5-star Grand Prix, but this match deserved a pay-per-view spot. I think it would have been on the main card for the pay-per-view.
Right.
But they just ended up doing it here.
Yeah. You know what? It's a self-explained kind of match where you got two up and comers in the tag team division with Julia and Sky Blue. Excuse me. And then you got just going up against a dominant force. Very dominant force and convincingly dominant.
Yes. And I'm with Chris. Brawling Birds at Wembley in 40 days. I think that's where it's happening. By the way, D-Rich wanted to make sure we did not forget his guy Claudio, and we did not. There was a backstage segment with Cage and Cope. They caught a mean beat down. First off, I'm going to tell you this. If I had to title this for you, it looked like Pat was in the wrong gym class.
Yes.
Why are you so angry, bro? And why are your pants so high? And me and Derek have a funny phrase, bro. This is a classic WWE segment.
All you hear in the background, pipes.
Just noise to make it sound like something's happening. More noise. More of those pipes falling.
Don't need it, bro, but it is a classic for it to be there.
Every time, bro. They took a beat down. So they did get beat down by the Death Rider members. Yes. That match is going to be, I think that might be a low-key sleeper match on the Redemption card.
I agree with that. Why does Pac look like he was like a bully on the streets at like 12? Like the man talks like he's like a bully.
You've been sleeping on us?
Never again.
As Taz would say, a plethora of rattling pipes.
Yeah, I mean, that's facts.
Every single time, man. Every single time. People are yelling at me to check my DMs.
Uh-oh.
We're live, pal, so this is going on.
Oh, boy.
It's going down in the DMs with your BM. I hope, is this supposed to be on? Wait, where is this? Are you about to send this to me? I'm waiting. I'm waiting, brother. Are we messing with me right now? A ladder match? For what?
For who?
For why? For why? Por key. What are we doing? Hold on.
Where is this match going? Or where is this stipulation going?
Yeah. I don't know. Let's see here. I'm waiting on this. If not, I'm going to check this in a minute. Matt just sent it over. What in the bluest of blue hells? There'll be a 6-man ladder match to crown a number one contender for the International Championship, with the winner facing either Kyle Fletcher or Bandito after Redemption. Let's see here. Who are the 6 people? Jungle Jack Perry, the Beast Mortos, Commander, Speedball Mike Bayley, and the winner of AR Fox versus Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne, probably.
Yeah.
I say give it to Nick Wayne.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
And Leo Rush versus El Clone.
Oh,
ooh, I think you go El Clone. If Hologram's ready, you go El Clone.
Yeah, I would go with El Clone. Because I was definitely gonna say, oh my god, why am I drawing a blank on his name?
Who you thinking of?
Who we were just talking
El Clone?
about?
Hologram?
No.
Leo Rush?
Yes, Leo. Oh my god. Cause I always feel like he has like a separate entity to his name. I don't know why. But yes, Leo Rush. I wouldn't be surprised if they gave it to Leo. It'd be a pleasant surprise and a change of pace, but I don't think that's gonna happen. And I'm not mad about it either, because it could go either way.
Yeah, and it looks like those matches are gonna be on Collision. So all right.
Fantastic.
All right. Well, all right. So afterwards,
all right.
Derek, I don't have this match written down, so we may have to predict this one now so I don't forget.
Got it.
Bang Bang Gang challenged the Dogs to a double chain match. Now, I don't know if Gabe Kidd's going to be back in time. Probably not, because he's in the G1 in Japan.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be 2-on-2. I think it should be Juice and Jay White versus Clark Connors and David Finlay. But
yeah, you know what? I'm not mad at that.
A chain match?
Ugh. I think that'd be all right.
This one might be crazy. Who you got winning this? I'm going Bang Bang Gang.
Oh yeah. Bang Bang Gang is definitely winning this match.
Juice could take the pin though.
He could, but I don't. What would be the motivation though?
To give them something else for once.
I guess, yeah.
They've been kind of quiet. They did have the trios belts, and they had to give them up real quick. So, I don't see any way that Speedball doesn't get that win in his hometown. I guess we should do the ladder match too, Derek. Who wins that ladder match? I'm taking Speedball. I'm with Chris.
Yeah. Speedball's win. It's Speedball's time.
I could see Jack Perry too, though, because he did just resign. This is hate right here. No. This is hate. You're defying logic right now, sir.
He's not a part of that logic whatsoever.
I hear you. Sally Mystico was supposed to be in the ladder match, but is injured.
I definitely thought you were about to say Sally Mae.
No. We don't refer to those things on here, Derek. Chain match needs to go to the Dogs. They need to win more. Could be. And like I said, I wouldn't be mad, but I feel like Jay White just got back. They might be trying to build Jay White up to or for something. I could see a big blow-off match, too, with them and the Death Riders and some type of, I don't know how crazy they're going to get over there in London. Some type of street fight, multi-man.
It would have to be, or you would have to go, can I say it?
Because the Dogs have 2 people. How many people are in the Bang Bang Gang? You got Ace Austin, the Guns,
5.
Jay White, so 5.
Yeah.
So then you could get 3 members of them, and it could be like Claudio, Pac, and Yuta, or Garcia, Yuta, Claudio, some combination of them.
Fair enough. I will say, if you, you know what, I could be wrong because I'm thinking that it might be too early to do that. But I mean, if you have to, you have to. But now I'm thinking like maybe with the time frame, it shouldn't matter. It should actually be better because of the time frame.
Yeah, I cannot comment about Mystico's injury, and Matt says that he was apparently going to win and then challenge at Grand Slam Mexico. I did not hear that. So, but interesting to say the least. Let's get into the main event. It was a trios match. It was the AEW World Champion Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, the #1 contender, and the Continental Champion Jon Moxley against Hechicero, Brian Cage, and Jake Doyle of the Don Callis family. Evil people in this. Mox basically played the middleman the entire match, and then tempers began to get heated in the match. An off time V-trigger possibly. People are just trying to get in here. The Don Callis family, they're unified against a group that no one likes.
Right.
An inadvertent V-trigger had it, which led to a reverse head scissors, 2 count. Ospreay's making the saves. Like I think BJ or someone said, it got a little clunky, but then they got it right back on track. Still got some more trouble, but hit a combination of the hidden blade and the V-trigger for the win, pending Hechicero. Big dub.
Big dub.
Big W's.
WWE.
Fired, Derek. Fired. But yeah, they ended up doing that, and they got it. They got the dub. What'd you think of the main event, Derek? In totality?
Oh no, in totality, it was a good match. There was purpose. At least in my opinion, I felt the purpose going through the match. Sometimes you have matches like that, even if there aren't any stipulations and it's just a regular match, I feel like the energy gets held back because of how strong we want to keep the pacing.
Yeah, and I don't know. I know some people are not fans of this story with Kenny and how they're doing things with it. Personally, I'm fine. I'm fine with it. But I can see why people would be perturbed, perhaps, maybe a little annoyed.
Yeah.
But afterwards in this one, Kenny tries to apologize. Moxley ain't having none of it. He pushes him. He shoves Will. Will shoves him back. Here come the Bucks. The Bucks are like, yo, we got a problem with y'all, and we're facing y'all. Like, no, you ain't doing this to Kenny right now. They start fighting. Jake Doyle starts to interfere.
Yeah.
Kenny elbows back. Will gets knocked down. Drama. And basically, Roppongi Vice comes out. These cats get caught. He lines them both up. He's getting ready to hit the V-trigger on both of them. Derek, your boy Kevin Knight, man, flew like Shane O'Mac over the top rope with a belt shot. Busted Kenny open again. Like I said, the night of inadvertent blood, I think. Kenny's bleeding. He's down. Kevin Knight's in there celebrating. He holds up both belts. Kenny's bleeding. He's like, I'm going to let you know it's 2 belts coming up for you, man, for the Jet.
Oh, boy. You know what? It sets the stage for something big. And the situation is going to be bigger than what we really think it's going to be.
Yeah. All in 10-man anarchy. It might get like that, dog. It might get like that.
Yeah.
I love you, Tony. Might happen. I love everything about this match. A beautiful symphony of chaos and crashing bodies, strong style, lucha crazy, hosses, brawlers, flyers. This is wrestling. Yes. Apparently, TK said all of this in front of the live crowd before the Collision taping. Tony went live on X to talk about Mystico. Oh, okay. Okay, Matt providing all the details.
Matt is getting his money's worth tonight. No
doubt. But overall tonight, Derek, for tonight's show, I thought it was a good effort from AEW.
I got a B+ on it if we give a grade.
B plus Dynamite.
Yeah.
I'll give them a B tonight.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, it was a good show. With that being said, we are still on that road trying to get to Redemption. Je m'appelle Conrad. Je m'appelle Derek. Je ne sais pas. My favorite. I do not know. But you guys know that Redemption. We talked about 2 of the matches already. That ladder match that just got added. Derek, let's run through the rest of this card and get the folks on out of here. And like I said, stay tuned in if we're going to do a review for the rest of the week. We'll talk about it. We'll get into it. The buy-in, they're going to be celebrating 80 years of the Rougeau Wrestling Dynasty. Good for the Rougeau family. I'm sure there'll be matches added to the buy-in as well. Maybe some tag matches, some things like that.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for anything more than that. I mean, that'll get everything going for that too. So if you do it, let's do it right.
Always. Let's start off things with the first one of the first matches we knew about on this card. Might be the second one. The Painmaker versus Tommaso Ciampa, no holds barred, Derek. What is the Painmaker gonna do here? Does Jericho end this feud? Jericho likes to prolong his feuds, Derek, for a long time.
I'm gonna say he is going to not prolong the feud. I feel like he's going to win this feud. No, wait a minute. No, because Tommaso won. No, didn't Tommaso beat him twice?
I wouldn't say twice. I think it was,
or was it just the one time?
It might have been. I don't know, Derek. You got my brain rattling right now.
Let's see.
I don't know. I think it was only once though. That's what I'll go with. I'm 99% sure it was once. It was the one time Pocket saying Tommaso won. That was the build up to that match.
Right.
So if you're asking me, Jericho takes this one and wins. And I'm hoping that it eventually either leads to the end of the feud or there's one more blow off match and then it's over. I just don't want Jericho to run this match into the ground.
Right.
Oh, no.
He has not defeated Tommaso.
See, so there's still hope. There's still time. Who you taking?
Just for nostalgia reasons, I'm going with Painmaker.
Okay.
We'll go Painmaker.
Take me to the mall. Maybe using some of those spikes off the jacket and just The national championship, Derek. Mark Davis goes up against Andrade El Idolo.
Yes.
Mark Davis, you have been a tremendous champion, sleeper champion of the year, I would even argue. But you ain't beating my guy Andrade, bro. How you know?
Yeah. No.
If Mark Davis walks out with that title, I will be shocked. Shocked.
Not even shocked, bro. Yeah, I need you to take a test real quick.
Yo, it'll be over. It'll be over. Paymaker that he takes him to Hot Topic. Yeah, I got Andrade being the new champ. Final answer, Derek. Make a choice.
Andrade. Andrade is winning.
If I've never been sure about a match in my life, this might be the one that I am most sure of. Cage and Cope get ready to take on Claudio and Peck. Cage and Cope are going to win this, I think.
Yeah. This isn't the final story for Cage and Cope right now. So I expect them to keep trudging along until it really gets to that spot where they need to lose them.
And Cage and Cope, in my opinion, there is an opportunity here.
Yes.
For a ladder match.
Yes.
TLC-esque per se, with Young Bucks, possibly FTR if they can get them to sign. But Derek, if they go the route of let's do a gauntlet match, I would not be mad at that either.
No, a gauntlet match would actually be really, really crazy. Gauntlet match would be fire. You know what? I'm gonna go with that.
They could. I think it would be a great way to get like the Bang Bang, or not the Bang Bang gang, Well, you could get them involved if you wanted to, but you could also figure out ways to add in the dogs, put that into one match. Not only that, but then you can sneak in potentially Motor City Machine Guns, New Day. You could even have someone debut after the match still.
Yes.
You could add in teams like I almost called them MSK. What is wrong with me? The Rascals. The Rascals could get on a pay-per-view card. Casino Gauntlet style. Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Or you could do CNC versus the Bucks versus the Motor City Machine Guns versus the Newer Day.
Oh, God, no. Matt.
What, too much fire?
Way too much, bro.
Yo, wait.
Way too much.
What FTR got to get it on this somewhere, right? You would hope.
That's too much.
We'll see.
That's too much.
Yo. Hold on. I got to yell at someone in this chat.
Wait, what happened?
I don't know what's going on in here. It's all in Bring the Fire, Matt says. MJB, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to ignore this for now.
Didn't see it, so no spoilers, Brody.
TBS Championship, Hikaru Shida, Maya World. Derek, who are you taking in this one? Who do you like?
Maya World.
Oh, you think Maya World wins the championship? All right, we're going to defer on this one. I'm taking Shida.
No, you know what? I'm not mad at it, bro. Not mad at it. But the thought about it is she doesn't need this title.
We got a lot of other shows coming. That's all I'm saying. Death Before Dishonor. I'm just saying.
We do. But we had discussed this before when she won the title. She didn't need it.
No.
She did not need it. But she has it, so I'm not taking anything away from her, but we both know she did not need it.
That's a fact. Yes. Shida because of Athena. I could see that happening too. You said Brody and my dog is looking like what his name is, Brody Lee Harper. I'm rooting for Maya World, Big D represent, but my head tells me Sheeta's gonna win. I'm the same.
Yeah,
I'm rooting for Maya. I think Maya is gonna I think Maya becomes the Ring of Honor Women's Champion. I think she ends Athena's reign of terror, which just passed Roman Reigns, by the way. By a day, yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. So it's a wrap.
Come see, come saw.
You know, going back at it though, we go right across to Will Ospreay and Jon Moxley versus the Young Bucks. When all else fails, put them in a tag match.
Yes.
What do you think of this one though? Is there any hope? Do the Bucks see? I feel like the Bucks could win this, but they don't have to win this either, technically.
Yes. I feel like they don't need to win. Yeah, they just don't need to win, but we know they're going to, unless if a rabbit is pulled out of the hat.
Well, I think Will needs to win too, though, to keep his momentum as he's going to challenge for the world title. Could Moxley take the pen as well? Maybe.
Yeah. That God, there's gonna be like tiny little avenues where things could happen that you are not going to expect to happen. Like
I think Will cheats. I think Will cheats by accident, or he doesn't know that like Moxley cheated, and he takes the win from them, and then they're gonna be like, "See, Kenny, you can't trust this guy. Look, he's taking shortcuts." So that's my prediction. I'm taking Mox and Ospreay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mox and Ospreay.
Okay, I love it. Next up, we got Kyle Fletcher, Bandito. I hate that Bandito's going to keep losing, even though he's the Ring of Honor World Champion. Fletcher wins. I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. I love Bandito. Bandito keep putting on bangers. But when Bandito gets back up here, Tony Khan, you better do right by him because Bandito's been doing what he has to do.
Yes. Just do right by the ones that are, working on the craft. Do right by them. Not saying that you like realistically that you don't, but just do right by them. As far as the storyline is concerned.
Matt says, does New Day show up to confront the Bucks? I say no.
Yes.
You think so? They show up.
To a certain extent, I believe there will be like a teaser introduction.
This could get crazy because honestly, if you just do the Bucks versus New Day as a match, yo, we open up the show with that, bro. We open up all of that easily,
bro. If that happens, we are not watching the rest of the pay-per-view, and we're just going to talk about that.
Yo, he's lying for the record. In AEW/ROH, it was her third singles match against Athena, where she won. Death Before Dishonor will likely be her third ROH singles pay-per-view title match. You can give her a short run, and then you could have Billy take over Athena's spot, and then go on the run too, and make that Billy's like origin story of like, yo, now you disrespected my mentor. Now I gotta get you. You know, and that's how Billy gets the title.
That'll be good. That's a good one. I didn't think about that.
Say his full name, Kyle Sky Blues Pet Fletcher. Yo, y'all gotta stop, man. I say Motor City Machine Gun Show. I think they show up in Detroit next Wednesday.
That's the only logical thing.
We're gonna see I don't even know why this means Detroit. Just on a dead end road, Motor City. I hope they own that song.
You know, it'd be nice, but regardless of that, I definitely feel that they should, just roll through.
Cloud said Young Bucks losing on a screen. A simple text says, "Don't worry, tomorrow is a new day." Look at that. Athena out here setting records and breaking Roman's records. I love that idea, Conrad. MJB, you gave me a heart attack earlier, but don't be playing around about that stuff in the chat, bro. Don't be messing with me when I'm live, man. All right? Can't be verifying all this stuff when I'm live. Y'all got me up here get ready to Google. All right? Chill out with that. Willow Nightingale, Thekla, AEW Women's Championship. Derek, my prediction is going to be simple and easy. I think Willow wins, and Willow versus Mercedes is the match at All In. Thekla did a fantastic job. Thekla exceeded my expectations, and I think that this should at least put her in the run of getting in title shots in the mix here and there for it. So
I want. Oh my god! See, I want Thekla to win,
but there's a but.
I want Thekla to win.
Doing the butt. Crazy song, by the way.
Right, yeah.
Crazy name for a song.
But you know what? I think Willow's going to win, but I think the title reign for her this time will be short. It'll be extreme. I won't say extremely short. I think it'll be just a short run for her because she has to get back to the bigger picture, and that's trying to be.
I love what Matt just said though for his idea. Willow wins, and I think Thekla faces Suri at All In.
Ooh,
that would be a fire match. A big New Japan, a big Stardom and AEW blow off to their feud, and then to have Suri get the win. That'd be fire.
Mm-hmm.
You could definitely do that. Thekla better win this match. I don't think she is, man.
Yeah, it's
because there's a better story with Willow and Mercedes because Mercedes was supposed to be the first women's strong champion. Willow beat her because she got injured in the match. They called the play audible, I should say.
Right.
I don't think they can do that. That's just me talking though. And then who did Willow beat for the TBS championship? Mercedes.
Right. Yeah. Oh, the conundrum.
So you're taking Willow as well?
Yes.
And if there was ever another layup, world title match, Kenny Omega, Kevin Knight, all I'm going to say is this, Derek. People are stop bitching about Kevin Knight getting this shot, bro. Stop crying. I don't know what this crying is about. Oh, Kevin shouldn't be there. And shut up. Look, Kevin Knight's in this spot. Tony Khan, we know how he operates. Kyle Fletcher, I went to All Out. He got the match against Hangman. These brothers are getting opportunities to do stuff. Let him do his thing. He is the TNT champion right now anyway. He will probably eventually drop that title, which is fine by me anyway.
Right.
And we can get on to bigger and better things. Kenny Omega needs this dub. He's working with a young guy. This is going to only help Kevin Knight, in my opinion. Right. I don't know why people are all in a hizzy about this.
That that's always the bigger question. But at the same time, you have to let it be what it's going to be, and we know that's what it's going to be.
Yes, and thank you, Matt. Mercedes' first match was Mercedes beating Willow for the TBS title. Facts. No more transitional champs this year, unless you're going to count Kenny as one, which I wouldn't. But yeah, and that's an early all-in prediction that I think Will is going to win the title.
That's.
I got Bill's no time to cry over wrestling. That's for sure. People bitching about the card. This is giving fresh faces in the main event picture. It's giving people a chance. Like, yo, Kevin Knight's gonna probably main event a pay-per-view, dog. Right. Did you say that when he got signed? Like, would you? I didn't. I expected something with him. Not this soon, though. So good for him.
Yeah, I didn't say this to him at all. So with that outcome to be happen, well, I won't say happening, but with that outcome to be perceived that it is happening would be very, very dope.
It's predictable, but guess what? Predictable ain't bad. I'm going in here, and my job is to let's see how the Kenny story progresses, and I want Kevin Knight to show why he belongs, why they are saying he's in that mix with Fletcher, Bandito, Andrade. You have a plethora of people who could main event. You call up Chris Jericho tomorrow; he could main event for you.
Right.
It may not be the most popular decision, but Jericho could be in the main event for you pretty quickly and easily. Adam Copeland and Christian Cage could main event for you pretty easily. Yes. Old reliable Jon Moxley's there. Like, I'm just looking up and down this card. Hell, you could have the Young Bucks main event a pay-per-view and a tag team match. It'll be fine.
Right.
We're not talking about Okada.
No.
We haven't brought up Konosuke Takeshita, who's in the same boat as Kevin Knight and all them, the future of this company.
Yep.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
I mean, you can't save them all, bro.
Yeah. And listen, do I think this pay-per-view was needed? No. Is it cool that we're getting it? Sure. Montreal's getting a free pay-per-view out of it at the end of the day. And the more success that Tony Khan and AEW have, the more they're going to say, we want more. We want more. Right. I'll pay you more. What are you supposed to say? No to the money? Like, nah, get that bread, bro. I knew Superman was going to defeat Lex Luthor, but I enjoyed the journey. So that's my approach for the more predictable matches, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, nothing wrong with that.
Willow versus Thekla could easily have main evented this. I agree with that. I think Tony is waiting, though, for the right women's match to main event the pay-per-view with.
Yes.
And I feel like that would be like a Tony Storm Mercedes rematch. And I think I never said this publicly. I'm going to say this. I think that's why he knew that Mariah May was leaving. And I think that's why that match did not main event that show, that Revolution show.
Fair enough.
You could have did it. And they were like, nah, we ain't doing that, dog. We ain't doing that.
Fair enough.
Like I said, man, we got a lot of shows coming up. Got a lot of shows. We're at Redemption now. After that, we're going to be going to Grand Slam, Mexico City. Me and Derek going to be live on here reviewing that. Cannot wait. We got Death Before Dishonor. Might even try to sneak on and get a quick review of that in. You got All in London happening Sunday, August 30th. Can't wait for that. And All Out Saturday, September 26th, Now Arena in Chicago. They're being counterbooked by WWE. Tony Khan gave another humble answer. I'm so glad that people could go around and try to counterbook us. That's perfectly fine. We don't care.
No, you know what?
It's a compliment.
You know what? At this point in time, you can't stress about what other companies are going to do.
Yeah.
You're just going to have to give them the good old-fashioned low blow behind their backs and start setting up stuff. So then when they go to that city, they know, AEW's here. We can't have you here.
Jericho, Dr. Doom. Tony Storm Mercedes in a 2 out of 3 falls match sounds like an awesome finish to a World's End main event. Could be. Like I said, it's got to be the right moment, right place, right time, and I think he'll pull the trigger and do it. Trust me.
Absolutely.
Trust me. Also, only other piece of news I want to get into, Derek, to end this show. Bayley's contract, expected to end later this year, has not signed a new contract. She's got friends over here. Mercedes posted that Wrestle Dream picture for a reason.
She did.
I'm just saying.
She did. To roll out the red carpet.
I think Tony Khan will make an offer to her.
And you know what? At this point in time, I think it would be dumb if he didn't.
And like I said, this is going to sound crazy. That doesn't mean Mercedes has to win the title at All In either.
No.
Now she's got something else to do immediately. She could go on and become women's tag champs with her again.
She could.
They could go on to be the biggest enemies against each other.
They could.
I'm interested. That's one of my favorite, like, in the United States, it's one of my favorite women's matches, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I loved Bayley and all that happening, man. Pam versus Mercedes at Wrestle Dream. It could be Davina Rose, her old name.
Could be.
She ain't leaving, but I wish she would at least give it a 1 year or 3. I don't know, E. I'm willing to bet money. I think she's gone. I think she's been disrespected too much. What is there left for Bayley to do in WWE? Not much.
Not much, yeah.
Or should she go the Naomi route, splitting to TNA? I don't think so. She'd be a very welcome addition in AEW. Chris says her and Mercedes could really establish the women's tag division after Mercedes' world title run. WWE is never going to have women main event mania again. Whoa. I think if it's the right matchup, they will. I like to believe that at least. Listen, we'll let you guys know what's going to happen with Redemption. Me and Derek will be around. If not, me and Hubs will probably review it. I got to talk to Hubs, though, to make sure he's cool with it. And we'll probably review that and Dark Side of the Ring if we end up not being able to do it.
Dark Side.
Which will be fine. We're just talking Samoa Joe and Necro Butcher. It'll be a little bonus for y'all. But yeah, we'll get into all that and then some this week, man. But it's late. You guys get out of here. Working people, we appreciate y'all. Support EPW. Spread the word for us. Send people to the Discord page. Send people the T-shirts. Buy another T-shirt if you haven't. Get that second one you want or that third or fourth one. Mm-hmm. Derek did send me a design for another shirt for himself. We'll see about that. Derek, give him the line, and we're out of here.
I'm going to keep it a cheddar biscuit with you, bro.
For me and this guy, Derek, make sure that you guys check out some of our additional cool videos that we're going to have pop up right now for you. Subscribe to the channel for more. And for me and the homie Derek, we are out for this episode of Everything Pro Wrestling.
We are out.
1.